Okay, so we applied some styles, right? But it didn't work. So why is that? So let's go back again. So if you want to create a new CSS file to get these classes, so if your basic service class has to get the styles, your styles has to be available at the top level, right? So you always have to import the file you create. So we can just come here and say import. Inside our components, we have home and basic services. Actually, let's move the pages, the SCSS related to pages here, and let's give it a comment. Pages, we're going to keep all the pages here, and we're going to keep all the components here. Okay, so yeah, now it should work. Okay, so see, it works now. Great. So let's go to our UI again. Okay, so we have three cards with the same style. So what we want to do is we can add some common styles, right? So okay, so let's go back to our basic services and let's give each of the cards a class name. Let's say info item, right? Okay. So for each of our, let's delete this. Okay. So for our info item, let's say, okay, so each of these has a border radius of 12 pixel. So let's give it a border radius of 12 pixels, and these things, let's say, I think it's 30 pixel. Okay, let's give it a padding of 20 pixel. Okay, and all right, so before that, I think we have to style or basic services, the main div that is rendering all of the three of the cards. So we also want to apply some padding here above the main component. So let's say padding top 60 pixel. So I already know the pad or the differences or the paddings and heights here because I already developed it once. But you might have to check all the heights and calculate them. But I'm just going to go fast and use all the properties. So okay, not here. And after that, we can just say display grid and grid template columns repeat 3. It should take one fraction. Okay. So also just give it a gap of 40 pixel. Okay, so let's go back. All right, we got it. Now, each of these has different colors, right? Each of the cards. So what we can do is, okay, let's add all of the title and subtitle. Then we'll handle the classes, the colors. Okay, then where is the basic service? Okay. So first of all, we have our icons. Okay. So let's enter our icons. I'm going to use the image tag, next.js image tag. And inside our image tag, we have to give it a source. So our source is going to be service dot icon. Is it icon? Let's go back. Okay, I think there is some problem here. Small I. Yeah, okay. Now it should work. And then let's give it a height of 35 and width also 35. and we want to say alt, let's say basic service card icon maybe. Okay, let's see. Oh, where did they go? Why can't I see the cards? Oh, they're white, that's why. Okay. Okay, then we want our text. Let's get another div and I can give it a class name of text. P service dot title. Let's use optional chaining and we can just copy it. You can press shift and alt together and click on the down arrow and it should copy that line. Okay, dot status. All right, let's see what we see. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so they are actually side by side, right? So we have to give it, we have to make each of the cards flex. So inside our basic info, we can say display flex. uh, okay, let's say align items center and let's give it a gap of 30 pixel. All right, so now we have to style the icons, right? Each icon. Where is it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so our each it has a height of 96 pixel, right? Okay, so inside our info item we have icon. Is it icon? No, we didn't give it a class, I think. It should be icon. Yeah, icon. Okay, so we can say height 96 pixel, width 96 pixel, border radius 50% because it's going to be round. Okay. All right. So actually, let's give it a color so we can actually see what is happening. Background color for now, let's say blue. Okay. Yeah, it's here. Now what we have to do is we can just say display flex, align item center, justify content center too. Okay, so our icons are ready. Okay, it's coming along nicely. Now let's style all of these. So for that, after icon, we can say text, right? So inside our text, we have a p tag. Let's say font size. What is the font size? We have a font size of 20 pixel. Weight is 500. Okay, 20 pixel. Font weight is 500. So if we go to our variables file, like says variables, we have a text gray variable, right? So let's use that. We can say color will be text gray. Okay. Okay, so color is done. And then we have to style this one too. It has a font size of 30 pixel, weight is 700. Okay, I think I made a mistake here. Let's give it a different element like h2. And then You might be confused, like why am I using elements? Because a multiple of components or multiple of elements can have p element or h2 element inside them. That's why we're using SCSS. So inside our p element, so this element is going to be only applied for a text class that is inside a info item class, which is also inside another basic service class. So whatever style I apply to this p here or h2 class is not going to affect other classes or other h2 tags or other p2 tags, only inside the text classes. Like whatever p tag or h2 tag is inside our text class, we are going to use this. We do not have to apply some add some classes for them, class selectors for them. So okay, so for this, let's say font size is 30 pixel, font weight is 700, and color is, we have another variable called text black. Yeah. Okay, so let's give it a padding top 2. Let's give it a padding top of, let's say, 10 pixel. Yeah. So now we have to worry about our background color, right? So we do not have a separate classes for each of our elements, right? So now we can actually use our pseudo selectors. So we can style them with child for child nodes according to our child nodes. So uh, just give me a second. Okay, so our info item, right? Our info item has all the styles or the all the documents. Our each info item. So this info item has this icon, and this info item has this icon. So what we can do is first let's take the color from here. So let's take this color, and what we can do is, so after info item, we want to say the first child of info item, the inside the first child, we can say icon, right? Icon. So the background color should be this one. Let's remove this color first. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see, this color was only applied to the first element. So what we are saying is, say that the first child, that means the first info item, we are getting that. We are getting the first info item, and the icon inside icon class inside the first info item. Okay, not the other ones. The first icon item should have a background color of this one. Okay, so now actually let's also get the border color too. Okay, where is our UI? Okay, so that is the border color. Yeah, and this is the main color. So okay, so let's get the main color, and background color should be this one. Then we have another div. So instead of wrapping this up inside another div, like using two divs, I can just use the border element. So what is it? 66 pixel, right? So let's play around with the borders. So let's say give it a border of uh, what is it? Give me a second. Okay, I used 12 pixel there. 12 pixel solid, and let's not give it any color, right? Okay, so we got that. We don't have a color for that. Now what we can do is we can say first element's background color is this one, and the border color should be this one. Let's copy that. Okay, okay, let's go back. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't applied. Hmm. Did they get the same color or something? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's inspect it in the UI. Okay, this is our icon. We have our border color. For some reason, okay, now it works. That is weird. Uh, let's give it an important signal. No, still not working. Border solid, right? Okay, let's give the background color to the first child. So this is the background color of the first item. Okay. Yep, you got the color, but the border color isn't working for some reason. Okay, let's try reducing the height width. No. Okay, how about we tweak the border? Okay.